ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Breida to get the third quarter started. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, let's get that ball, let's get that ball right.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's see what you got.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's it, baby.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They will run again with Coleman. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Riblett.
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
15.
Let's get in there, Hatch it.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And some space here. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Here we go. 180. Check.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Here we go.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. On the sneak is Garoppolo. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's go, little lady.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there. That's about it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
We got 4.
Attack.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
22 jet bomber.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
1st and 10 at the 30.
This is Breida.
Right there, 56.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Here we go.
Coming again.
Sit.
From the 22, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They run with Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Come on now, let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. And now it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watch the curl.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now it's Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
White.
Kill.
22 jet bomber.
Garoppolo looking to throw. He's got the first. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
I'm coming.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown, baby, let's go.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Hey, come on.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
There we go. Fly it in. 53. Mike.
Here we go, 47.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Mike, 53.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They go play action here on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Check.
At the 27-yard line.
Check. Switch.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 50, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Xavier Woods with a pick. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
They'll try again with Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Kansas City
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's go, let's go. Slam, slam,
now Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Mahomes now to throw. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, 57, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Attack, attack.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Mahomes now 6 of 10 in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Mike 56.
Here we go, 47.
6.
Play action now, Prescott. That one complete, Elliott. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
47.
Hunt, he took him up. Wait, take the mic. Not here. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. On 2nd and goal. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8.
Come on, fellas.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. He finds Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Crunch.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get that ball. Here we go, 46.
To throw is Prescott.
Hey.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
17-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain block. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Run.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Prescott to throw it.
In your face.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 20. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Prescott on first down. A dump off to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now here's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robin. And this is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 39 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Frank Clark in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Emmanuel Ogbah picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Taking it about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Prescott. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Going to 53.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
It's our time.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. A couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
You don't want it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
53 is the mic. Let's get the ball.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Watch the run. Watch the edge.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Mahomes takes it himself.
Watch the whip.
They had to convert there on fourth down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they got to really hurry.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we got Smite, number 53.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. Robinson's got it. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
Back to throw. Mahomes flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Mahomes now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. A desperation heave for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Okay, buddy, I see you.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
You got nothing.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defensive field position.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check 25. Check 25.
Here we go, 46.
Check 53.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Hey, we gotta get to the ball.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Williams.
Well, that's just running the ball 101, because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He had hit the sideline.
Number 53, Mike 53. I'm going to come back to you.
43. 43.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53.
From the 27, Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
15, yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Delta 53. Check 53.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. They're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.